Okay, take three. This will be one for you, but this will be three for me and maybe many more because first one was interrupted by the cat who was outside crying through the window and wanting to get inside, so I had to stop. So she might be jumping around and my computer is sitting on like a little file on top of the bed, so if she hops on the bed, it might be tipping back and forth. Anyway, you didn't really need to know all that, but here we go again. Hi, it's Steve McLean, and we're going to do another healing session tonight. And the reason we're doing a healing session, I've checked in with some of my people about what the day was like for them, and there's been a little bit of sense that today um, for myself and for some others, there's been kind of a feeling of a mild depression, like just the energies have felt depressed. And then at a certain point, maybe an hour and a half ago, I noticed there was a couple hours ago, there was some panicky energy. And then I started feeling like I was sitting on a volcano of anger. So we'll just see. We'll go back to an event. Again, if this is your first time watching, what you want to do is when I state I'm choosing to set up a healing field for, and then you'll state your name. And so I'll pause. So if you want to have the field set up for yourself, then you'll state your name. It won't be recorded. You'll just be watching this on your computer or on your phone, whatever. But anyway, so I'm going to say that first. So I choose to set up a healing field for, in my case, I'll say Steve. And then I ask the Brotherhood of Light, please be present. The Deva of Healing, please be present. Pan of Nature, please be present. The Sisterhood of Light, please be present. All of your helpers and guides, please be present. All of my helpers and guides, please be present. Saint Germain, please be present. Metatron, please be present. Kuan Yin, please be present. Master Mo, please be present. Master Kun Li, please be present. The Christ Consciousness, please be present. The Holders of Space, please be present. And there goes the cat. And so you might actually hear her, or she might start rubbing against the computer, or she might stand on it, she might turn it off. You just don't know. And she is with me for 90% of my healing sessions. So if I'm doing a healing session with someone in some other part of the country, at 3 hours time difference, whatever, I come in, I lie down, I've got my earbuds on, the person calls, and the cat starts working. And so the cat will oftentimes curl up under my left arm, put her head on over my heart, start kneading. Over the heart, she generally then gets up and lays down on my pelvis and begins grounding energy. So she's in, yeah, I'd say 90%, maybe even more. So, so we're gonna see if she's gonna. Are you gonna hop on the pelvis, or are you gonna work from there? All right, she's a talker too, so I might be sharing this moment with her. So we got as far as Master Kun Li, please be present. The Christ Consciousness, please be present. The Holders of Space, please be present. And already a lot of energy releasing. And so if you start yawning, just know that's just energy releasing. I ask that Sanat Kumara, please be present. That Abrahamanand, please be present. And Alcazar, please be present. That the interdimensional being, please be present. And I'm just petting the cat. The interdimensional being, please be present. Thoth, please be present. Ra, please be present. Our soul ray group, please be present. Our higher self, please be present. And I ask that we be placed in a field of protection while we do this work. I ask the higher self to take us through the portal of time to the event that would be of the highest good, release and integrate at this time. And upon arrival at the event, I invite all souls affected by this event to return to the event, to release and integrate the energy of the event for themselves. And I ask that they be placed in a field of protection while they do their work. Again, upon our arrival at the event, I ask the higher self to assist us to release and integrate all energies of the event, gently and easily, fully and completely, on all levels and through all space and time. Okay, the field's all set up. What you're going to do, and you don't have to keep this on, keep this video on. You can just go about just noticing if things are changing for you. Or you can stay, so you can stay with this video, or you can just then lay down for whatever period of time, half hour, however long it takes you to clear whatever the energies are that you're feeling. I'm going to continue with this, but I may just, I think I'll just stay with this, and I'll talk about the various sensations and what they're related to in terms of this event. And you may be having similar experiences when you do this yourself at home. And that's the kitty. I'm sorry to come in real fast, but the kitty was rubbing herself against the light. So I'll continue to talk about this, and we'll see if we can make a space for her. Come here, right here. And and hopefully this isn't too distracting for you. I don't know if there's parts of this that I can cut out, and if so, I will, and if I can figure that out. But anyway, so let's just look at, there's a kitty tail. Let's just look at this event, what it might be, and what you might be feeling. So I'm feeling like, again, oftentimes this will be the case where I feel like this tightness in the chest. If it's up higher, like across the shoulders, that's usually fight or flight energy. If it's kind of more central, that can be, that can be some panicky energy central as well. Across the shoulders is usually panic, anxiety, fight or flight. The jaw and the base of the skull, those are also fight or flight. The throat, ears, eyes, those are grief usually. And lower part of the neck, just above the shoulder, lower part of the neck, lower part of the front of the neck, that's usually related to anger, irritation, those kind of energies. So I'm feeling it kind of up a little higher, and so that, and it's up fairly high and it goes across. So the stuff out here is more fight or flight. The stuff in here is more anger. And so we're going to be working with all those energies, just releasing them. So we can go ahead and say, I choose to disconnect from the matrix of anger surrounding the planet. I choose to disconnect from the matrix of fear surrounding the planet. I choose to disconnect from the matrix of grief surrounding the planet. And then just notice if you feel any different once you've stated those out loud. I wouldn't suggest you rely on me stating it out loud, because I think that you really actually need to state that out loud for it to be true for you. You can hear me say it, but then it's true for me. But if you state it out loud, then it's true for you, that you disconnect from the matrix of fear, from the matrix of anger, from the matrix of grief. I think yesterday we disconnected from the matrix of war. We may want to surround ourselves with a feeling of peace. So I connect to the feeling of peace that's raising up around the planet and raising up within ourselves. So one of the things I didn't talk about, so you're just going to watch these things happen. You're going to just watch these things releasing. this tension coming out of where your clavicle ties into your sternum, and you're going to feel the shoulders, what's happening with the shoulders and elbows, knees, all those places. So what I'm going to suggest that we do now is that you state out loud, I choose to go inside my deep self. And typically when you go inside your deep self, you're inside your spine. I'm just watching the cat moving these things around. So you're inside your spine, and that's also inside your pranic tube. Your pranic tube goes from, your crown down through your pelvis. The energies go all the way down through your feet to your grounding chakras. So when you go inside your deep self, oftentimes you'll start to yawn. You don't have to, but you oftentimes will, because your deep self is in a state of peace and in a state of calm. So if you can be feeling other things in your body. You can be, in the middle of maybe having a panic attack, like I was a little bit earlier, maybe a couple hours ago. I felt all these panicky energies. I just was aware of those, and these things can just happen. Once you start paying attention to them, you notice them, and you clear them. So a person might say, well, why would I want to feel my panic energies? Well, once you learn to do what I'm going to teach you to do, then you can release those out your feet, and you can just let those energies go. Most of the things we're feeling, some of the things we're feeling are from the world field. Some of the things we're feeling are from unresolved events of our past. Tonight, we're going back to an event that is unresolved for us in our past. We've gone through the portal of time. It could be another lifetime. It could be anything. We're back at it on a soul level. We're back to this event, and that's why we're feeling some of the things we're feeling. If you're feeling things, if you're not feeling things, you probably already shut this video off. Yeah. So let me say that. So there'll be more things that we'll do related to this video. I don't know that I need to say anymore. You're going to notice things coming out. You're going to just stay inside your deep self. Just feel yourself in your deep self. Feel that peacefulness that comes from being at the core of your being. Feel the energy that moves up and down, both through your cerebral spinal fluid and also through your breath. And just stay focused on that. I'll ask you to probably pause the video now, just do your process, and then when you feel like the energetics have cleared, then click it back on and we'll do this final part. I'm going to do it now. So once the event is clear, then we ask the higher self to assist all the souls that return to the event to combine with that part of their soul that had remained at the event and take that combined soul back into their bodies in present time with all their wisdom, power, and clarity. And I would ask all those souls to ground themselves into the healing center of the earth, and then just feel that happen for you, and open up the portal for the delivery of the new uplifting energies into the earth at this time. And then I ask that those new energies be brought in, and that they be activated. And I let the universe and beyond know that this has been done. So now the session is complete. So I'm going to shut it off and check in with it later.